First up, in a bowl, I'm going to take in 1.5 cups of besan or gram flour, that is around 200 grams. Sieve it well. This will help in making the dhoklas turn very soft, light and airy. It's done nicely, keep it aside. Next up, in a small blender, I'm going to take in 2 tablespoons of sugar, half teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of citric acid. This is very easily available in the market in the small boxes. If you want, you can also use 2 teaspoons of lemon juice instead. Little hing or asafoetida, a tablespoon of oil and half a cup of water. Blend it really well. So this thick mixture is ready, keep it aside. Next, I'm going to add in 1/4 teaspoon of haldi or turmeric powder to this gram flour base and then add the ground solution also. Mix it well and then add half a cup of more water and keep mixing it in one direction. Do this for about 5 to 6 minutes. You can use a hand beater or cake beater as well. So guys, this step of beating is very important. Because of this, the color will become very light and nice flowing consistency. If you want, you can add 1 or 2 more teaspoons of water if required. After about 6 minutes, I'm going to leave it, cover it with a lid and keep aside for about 15 to 20 minutes. Meanwhile, take a round or square cake tin, grease it with some oil. If you want, you can also place a butter paper. Take a big pan filled enough with water and let it come on good boil. Let's check the batter after about 20 minutes. This is how it looks. Now comes the step of adding the secret ingredient, that is 1 teaspoon of baking soda. So first add in a teaspoon of baking soda and just a teaspoon of water over it. Now mix it with the help of your hands in one direction. You can also use a whisk or spoon instead. And now you can see the magic happening. It's becoming so light and frothy like cream. This will help in making the dhokla super spongy and juicy within. So it's looking so frothy without over mixing it. Transfer this onto a cake tin and place it over the boiling water and let it steam on medium-high flame for about 15 to 18 minutes. But do not open the lid in between. And guys, if you're impatient like me, then you can cover it with a glass lid on top to see inside in between. After about 18 minutes, let's open the lid and check. Superb, it looks so soft and spongy. Let's insert a knife and check. It's coming out clean. That means it's done, and the sides have also come out lightly. But do not over steam it, else it will turn very dry and you won't be able to enjoy them. So let it cool down a bit. Meanwhile, we'll prepare a tadka. For that, I'm heating 2 tablespoons of oil in a pan. Once heated, add in half a teaspoon of mustard seeds or rye. Let it crackle. Then add few green chilies, followed by a few curry leaves and a cup of water. Mix it slightly. And then I'm adding 2 tablespoons of sugar for that slight sweetness, just like the ones you get in the market. Boil it for about 2 minutes. If you want, you can also add some dill or sesame seeds over here. So it's done enough. Switch off the flame and keep it aside. Let's check our dhoklas. It's slightly cooled. Turn it upside down onto a plate. Superb. You can see how easily they have come out and they have turned so soft and jalidar. So guys, I always try giving you the best recipes. This will motivate me to make more such videos further. It's so soft and spongy. You can cut in any shape you like. Transfer them into a plate. And then add the warm tadka over it. Superb. You can see how the dhoklas are soaking the juices. Leave it aside just for 10 minutes. Meanwhile, we can prepare the dhokla chutney. So in a blender, I'm going to take some fresh coriander, few green chilies, a piece of ginger, little salt, some lemon juice, and the leftover cutouts of dhokla chunks, along with half a cup of water. Blend everything really well. So guys, you can see this quick fix dhokla chutney is ready. Transfer this into a bowl. And lastly, you can add some fresh coriander or fresh coconut on top of the dhoklas if you prefer. So these perfect market style dhoklas are ready. Guys, do give it a try and let me know how it turned out for you. I hope you enjoyed the recipe. Take care and bye bye.